Hi everyone. So before the section quiz, I want to give you a revision on chapter 10.3. So please turn to a new page of your notebook. Write down the date of today and the learning targets. Summary on 10.3. Okay, so in chapter 10.3, we learn about the range for sin x and cosine x. Okay, so can you tell me what are their maximum and the minimum value? Okay, so for both of them, the minimum value is -1. And for the maximum value, they are 1. Okay, then next, how about sine square x and cosine square x? Okay, again, for the maximum point, they are both 1 again. But be careful, for the minimum point, it is no matter -1. Instead, it is 0. Okay, so these are the 4 range that you have to memorize in order to do the calculation. Then I will give you some examples. Okay, so please pause the video and then copy these 3 examples on your notebook. Okay, in these 3 examples, we are going to find 2 things. So they are maximum and minimum. Okay, so for question 1, that means we have to substitute a number in cosine x in order to find the maximum and the minimum. So as you can see, for the range for cosine x, the maximum is 1, and for the minimum is -1. So we simply input 1 for the maximum and get the maximum value, 3. Okay? So similarly, for the minimum point, then we will put -1, and we will get the minimum value, which is 1. Okay? As for question 2, now there is a fraction here. Okay? That means, similar to the previous one, we have to substitute a number in sin x in order to find the maximum and the minimum. Okay? So as you can see, when we are calculating the maximum value in a fraction, that means we try to make the denominator smaller. Okay? So as you can see, there is a -3 here. So in order to make the denominator smaller, okay, for the range for sin x, we have to input 1. Okay? And therefore, we get the result of 2. Okay? As for minimum point, minimum value of y, we have to make the denominator bigger. Okay, we have to make the denominator bigger. So this time, we will input -1. And therefore, we will get the result of 2/7. Okay, so for question 3, so again, this time we have to put some number to replace cosine square x. Okay, so be careful, for cosine square x, the maximum point is 1. And for the minimum point, it is 0. Okay, so in order to calculate the maximum value of y, we will put 1. And for minimum value of y, we will put 0. And we can get the result. It is 6. And for minimum, it is 2. And finally, in section 10.3, we have learned about reading maximum, minimum, and period from graph. And below is an example. Okay, So as you can see in the question, it gives you a graph of y equals to negative sine 3x minus 2. Okay, so for the maximum point, we are just finding the highest point for the green line. So it is obvious here. And then we have to read the corresponding value, that is negative 1. Then we can write down the maximum is equals to negative 1. Okay, similarly, for the minimum point, we are going to find the lowest point for this green line. Okay, so it should be here. And its corresponding value is negative 3. Then we can say that the minimum value is negative 3. And for period, we are talking about how many times or what is the degree for the curve to repeat itself. Okay, so I will use some colors. So first, I will use the yellow color, okay, to draw the curve until it reaches its original position. And I will stop. And then I will use another color. And finally, okay, and for the fourth one. Okay, as you can see, for the curve, it uses 120 degrees to repeat itself. Then we will say that the period is equal to 120 degrees. Okay, and for the remaining time before the section quiz, you can do the classwork and the homework, which is revision exercise 10, question 9, 11A to D and 11F。好啦，咁我就準備咗個特備節目俾大家。咁話說咧，有同學同我講咧，今日就係時師嘅生日喎。好啦，咁我咧就想同時師講聲 Happy Birthday，OK？咁好啦，咁喺屋企嘅你咧，咁不如我哋一齊唱首生日歌俾時師聽啦，好冇 ？OK？咁我數3聲一齊唱咯喎，我都會唱嘅。OK？ 1、2、3。你就上啦 ，OK，咁就時師生日快樂。